You just don't make any money for being there. You could sit there all day long, be in the building all day. You'll make $0 if there's nothing for you to work on. That's why at our shop, we've come up with a solution, and I think you should know about it. In our shop, guys get paid hourly and flat rate. Let me show you how.
Hold on. Before he show us how, I need y'all to understand something, okay? He said at our shop, meaning the shop he's employed with or the shop he runs. Guys, there are no two shops that are the same, okay? There are no two shops that hire the same people with the same attitude, with the same thinking as other shops, okay? Every shop out there is different. So what works in one shop may not, in fact, work in other shops. Now, I'm interested to hear what he have to say as far as his brilliant plan on how he pay or how he run his shop. Okay, again, I can't make out if he own the shop or he work at the shop. At any rate, I want to hear what the guy have to say, and we'll touch on it when we're done.
In our shop, guys get paid hourly and flat rate. Let me show you how. So guys, they come in the morning, they clock in with their hourly rate, and then they grab this, which we call a bonus time card. So the way this works is when you get a job, it calls for 13 hours. And when you're done with that job, you write 13 hours in here. And then at the end of the week, we add all the times up, and you get paid an extra rate on top of your hourly rate. So not only do you get paid for the hours that you're physically here, but you also get paid for the work that you physically get done. And this is the best way I've found to keep all the employees focused and motivated on doing their job and not milk the clock. And our guys love it because it's sustainable and it makes them good money. And when you're working this hard, everybody deserves to eat. Stay dirty and subscribe.
Hey, that's my guy. Stay dirty and subscribe. I'm going to put his information down in the description. Now, but let me touch on a few things, guys, because he nailed it. A lot of shop owners don't like when mechanics are hourly, because he's exactly right. I don't care how honest you are. If you're a mechanic and you're hourly, you're not going to be as effective working on cars as you would if you was being paid flat rate. Now, I want to dispel this notion that you can't make money being on flat rate. That is a complete lie. I've been on flat rate for over 2 decades. In some cases, no. In all cases, I can't go back. I wouldn't know how it feels to be working on the clock. All right. First of all, when you're working on the clock, there are rules you have to abide by. You have to be on time. You have to clock in for lunch. You have to leave on time. Yeah. In so many words, guys, you are independent when you're flat rate. Okay. When there ain't nothing to do, your boss just can't point to a broom and tell you to sweep up because there ain't nothing to do. You're flat rate. You don't get paid that way. Now, we all know that part, but I can't. A lot of mechanics now that has been on flat rate, it's like they're saying, once you go a certain way, you can't go backwards. In my opinion, going from flat rate to hourly is backwards. I cannot be paid that way because I know what that comes with. Okay. I enjoy my freedom. A lot of mechanics enjoy that freedom. Now, if you hourly and you get converted to flat rate, yeah, there's a learning curve you will have to do. You will have to adapt. You will have to figure out how to maneuver things. You will have to be mentally prepared to where if you have work, what to do. If you don't have work, you know what to do. Okay, there are mechanics in the shop everywhere. Okay, let's say a mechanic can easily earn 6 figures now in a shop, especially with the way the hourly rates are set up and flat rate. Okay, yeah. Now, $100,000 a year. All right. Let me tell you something. The busiest part of the year for automotive mechanics is probably, I don't know, July, September, October, November, or even June, July, August, September. 4 months. Okay, let's say you make at the end of the year, you manage to earn $100,000 a year. In those 4 months that I just mentioned, you might earn 80 grand those 4 months, which means 20 grand came from the other 8 months. Okay, so you have to be disciplined enough to know how to space out your income. The problem with that is, and this is getting off topic. The problem with that is mechanics are not disciplined. If they go 4 weeks in a row making damn good money, just say a mechanic bring home 2,000 every week, 2, 4, 6, 8, just round it up to 10. Those 4 months that I mentioned, he's bringing in 10 grand a freaking month. A mechanic is not going to know how to act. He's not going to be disciplined enough to put that up for those other 8 months. You're not doing so good. Okay, so it's a mental disciplinary thing. It just is. Okay, and if you're a mechanic in this industry, you should be old enough by now to understand a little bit about math and how it works. You should have some serious discipline, especially if you have a family, because your family is dependent on you. All right? Yeah. You can't be booming those 4 months and by the time December get here, you got $0 in the bank because you had no discipline and you were just splurging and buying and splurging because the checks was coming in at the time. You know, and bought 2 damn cars, which now you have 2 car notes and all kinds of stuff that you're financing. And if money is not there to justify financing those items anymore. So you screw. Either have to give something up. So some of what this guy touched on is legit, but not everybody is angry that they on flat rate. I'm seeing video after video after video on YouTube with topics about flat rate is killing the mechanic industry. Flat rate is killing the car repair industry. Flat rate this, flat rate that. And I feel for those guys because number one, they not there mentally, and number two, it could just be a lack of not enough work to justify it. Okay. So yeah, your criticism can come either way. I cannot go back. It's slow right now at the shop. I still rather be on flat rate. Okay. When you're good, you'll find a way to make it do what it do. All right. You can't be a specialty guy. You have to know and be familiar with the entire vehicle from bumper to bumper. That way, there will be no downtime. All right. You can't be an AC guy just because it's hot, 100 degrees outside, and you know how to fix AC. But when wintertime roll around, I don't do heating. I don't know nothing about heating. Man, learn from a mechanic standpoint. This is another topic for another video. But learn mechanics. Be a master tech. All 8 ASCs. Learn the entire car and master the entire car. Chances of you having downtime will be slim. So right now, the front end alignment guy or the transmission guy is starving because there's no work. I know how to do transmission. I know how to do engine. Learn the whole car. The whole car. All right, this video got out of whack. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.